Hello and welcome to this video. This is Demo DGC and we are doing a different style of video. I'm going to do a Drago one sort of film fest, and if you haven't seen his videos before, it's sort of like getting old computers and running SSDs off it, except this video I am running, where is it, this laptop. This is a HP Envy, and the model number I'm a bit unsure of at the moment because I haven't really used this laptop before. Well, I've used it and it is incredibly slow, but it was a gift given from a member of the family, and yeah, this laptop is incredibly slow. As of what we'll do in a moment is, once I get my phone ready, is we will do a sort of style video on timing this actually at boot up. So where's my bloody clock? Right, so we need a stopwatch. So as you see there, the stopwatch. Oh god, I'm trying to do this. Right, there's the stopwatch. So we're going to see how good this thing will power on. If it does, let's just see if it powers on. Is it powered on? Is it even plugged in? Don't even think it's plugged in. Oh, bollocks. Is it plugged in? Is it even plugged in? Hang on, wait a moment. Is it even plugged in? Let's just see if it is. Yes, it is plugged in. The light is showing on the side, so yes, it is plugged in. So let's do this. And right. Right, so let's just see how fast this boots up. Ah, now it is. Right. There we go. See how fast this boots up. Now this is on a mechanical hard drive. This is a mechanical hard drive that I actually had to purchase. When I initially got this a few months ago, I've been trying to get parts for it. We're going to put an SSD in here, which we're going to have a look at the SSD in a moment when this actually boots up. There's 54, 55, 56, 57, 1 minute. Please wait. Ah, right, login. Right, so stop that. So 118.4. So we'll just resume that. We'll just log in. Right, we'll just resume it. Nothing's changed. Oh well. Right, so that was 118 anyway. For some reason it's forgotten my login details on here. But anyway, 118. So we'll see if that works now. Right, and this has got a stock. Never mind. Right, so anyway, we're going to wipe this drive anyway. We're going to wipe it. So, move cat. Freaking cat. Right, so anyway, we're going to boot down this, shut down it. If it will shut down. If it will shut down. Oh no, it's not doing it now. Oh! Come on. Shut down. Bloody trackpad. Right, so let's disconnect that. Now I'm just going to is that right drive? Let's just see if that's the right drive. Yes, that is the right drive. So I'm doing two things at once here. I'm trying to make a new ISO bootable USB from the thing. Anyway, so while that's downloading, while that's getting all downloaded, now what we're going to do is I'm going to have to do this in little bits of steps. So the first step is to get put this in there. So let's just move that down there like that. Yep, so you can see my full setup, and that's my clip. Right, so the first thing that we need to do is take out the battery, obviously. If I can take out the freaking battery, and this is the reason why I'm doing it via a camera tripod. Because this thing doesn't want to play fair. How the fuck do you get this off now? Ah! Bloody mechanic. Right, so the hard drive is under there. So that's what I need. Oh, it's got both speakers. This is a what's the model? HP NV15. So this is a HP NV15. You might not be able to see that because this camera doesn't autofocus. It's manual focus, so most of this might be out of focus, but we'll plod on anyway. Right, so what do I need to do now? I need to take this off. So how do you take this thing off? Ooh. Oh, there's a screw there. Right, where's my trusted screws? Where's my trusted screws? There's my trusted screw pot. Nope. Ah, bingo. There we are. So we've got a nice little, you might not be able to see this on the video, but with a nice, beautiful little screw there we must not lose. That's what this actually does. And this is actually how you get the bloody hard drive out. This is actually how I got the hard drive out of this one last time. Bloody no. Ah! Bingo. Yep. As you see, there is a mechanical hard drive. Now I think this is a 2TB hard drive. Might even be a 1TB, I can't remember when I put this in. And seeing as I can't log on back onto the laptop, seems it's a bit devoid in that. It's probably because I took it off my account. So we mustn't. There we go, and that is a Seagate. Sorry, that is a Seagate. Let's see if that focuses it right. That is a Seagate. What is it? Is it a 1TB? I can't bloody. Yeah, 1TB. There, says it there. Mobile drive. So that'll be nice for some other sort of thing. So let's do the focus out. Oh. That possible beginning part of that probably was out of focus. As you can see, my old setup here. Right, so that. And this little lovely drive is a 1TB Samsung NAND SSD. That's a 870 QVO 1TB SSD, as I said. Now I don't think I'll put this in the bracket, but let's just, yeah, let's actually put this in the bracket actually. So let's do this on camera. See how you can put this in there. Right, so even though this will serve no purpose for this, because these are obviously anti-shock dampers, which funnily enough, when I got this laptop off a family member, I actually had to replace the hard drive because the hard drive it clearly been dropped and the hard drive was knackered. Let's put a brief description on it. It wouldn't even let me boot into it, wouldn't start up, kept throwing up errors, load of bag sectors on it, it just had a huge head crash. So yeah, but I've had that before with the head crash things. Right, so this, however, used to be was a game drive in this, and actually no, it was my OS drive. I ended up updating it to. I ended up updating the rig at the side that you may not be able to see. Let's see if you can see it. There it is. There's the rig. That rig had this as a bootable drive, and then had 3 mechanical hard drives, but now it's actually sporting 2 NVMe M.2 drives, 2 of these beauties, One as an OS drive and one as an one as a game, basically like a program / game drive. Yeah, these are 2 TB, Gen 4. This motherboard, my ROG Strix B550, sorry, a gaming motherboard, only has one Gen 4 slot. However, it does have 2 NVMe slots in it, one Gen 4, one Gen 3, so I'll put the OS drive, NVMe drive into the Gen 4 slot, and the slower one is my game drive, which realistically doesn't really give me any bit better. It boots up dramatically fast. Although I did have a crash yesterday when I was building a ship on Starfield, where it just crashed, switched itself off, crashed the game, turned itself off, and just did a whole, Windows thing. So yeah, anyway, right, so I will right, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to take this part of the video off the SD card, put it onto the hard drive, then I'll have to shoot the next part. But the next part is going to be booting into Windows, booting this drive up. Let's just get that bloody plugged in. Oh, I love all these technical. And then once all booted up, and also what I'll have to do is I'll have to search out for the drivers for this, because I don't think I've still got the drivers. I may have, but I don't know. I may have still the drivers for it, because I did actually have to do a full reinstall of the OS. As I said, I actually did have to replace the hard drive, because the hard drive was just, the hard drive in this was just absolutely knackered. I mean, it only had a 1 TB hard drive in it anyway. But yeah, anyway, after this short clip, after the short cut that you will experience, I'll be back with hopefully this all done, and right, and then we will take a further look at the system and see what goodies we can find. Okay, right, so while that's finishing off creating its the Windows 10 media drive USB stick, sorry, here is the BIOS. So it is an Inside H20 setup utility, some generic OEM version BIOS thing, and this laptop has an AMD A10-5750 M APU with Radeon graphics, 2500 MHz processor, 8 GB of RAM. The BIOS version is F1B, and there's the model number, the serial, and interestingly, this laptop came from the factory with Windows 8.1, so it didn't even have Windows 10, so it had 8.1. Now, I don't know if you remember the days, or many of you remember the days of 8.1, Windows 8, 8.1. That was the time when they decided, oh, let's not have a start bar. Let's have some really weird tile system. I have never seen that. I've never liked it. Well, I did see it at the time. I never liked it. I bought 8.1 for my system back in the day. Never liked it. Never considered it a really good system, a really good way of doing it. And yeah, it was fine for probably for tablets, for the Surface tablets that they were selling in them days, or even now. I think you can still get Surface tablets, but they tried to do all that Apple sort of thing of one system to rule all of them, and it was in the days of the Microsoft Windows Phone. If anyone remembers them, I actually had one of them as well. I had a Nokia N5, I think it was. Hopeless bloody phone. The worst Nokia I have ever had. I only bought it because I was a big fan of Nokia at that time, and I actually got it on one of the local mobile providers. It happens to be three as in not in three, you know, you might have heard of them. Many people in UK would have heard of them. And anyway, I actually got that, and the funny story behind that phone, I had that for probably about 8 months, possibly 10 months tops, and I was going down to see my friend down south, and we're staying at a hotel. I was out, I forgot my phone at the hotel, left it in the room, like you do sometimes, you leave stuff in the room, and it got stolen. The mobile phone got stolen. I didn't have a phone at that time, I didn't have another phone at that time. Yeah, so yeah, and I ended up paying for that. But as the phone itself, I even lent it to let me my niece use it, and even she didn't like that phone. She said it was slow, it was cumbersome, it wasn't basically a good sit. Probably on Android it probably made it a little bit more tolerable. But yeah, and I've been Android ever since, so that's my Windows phone. So but anyway, back to this laptop. So yeah, so as I said, it's a HP NV15 notebook. Product number 198A, if that means anything to anyone. Date born on 9th 20th 2014, so that would make it nearly 10 years old with 2023, so in probably 18 months time this will be 10 years old. And what else have we got? In security, we've just got password, and power on password. Sorry, administrator password and power on password. Read that right, Damien. Languages, we've got language, obviously. Sorry, system configuration, we've got languages. Again, obviously. Visualization technology. In other words, you can run VMs on this. That's been disabled. Fan always on. Enabled. For some reason the screen keeps flickering, I don't know why. Action key mode enabled. BIOS options, let's just see what we got. Post key 5 seconds. Yeah, legacy support disabled. Security boot enabled. Yeah, right. So it's basically bog standard laptop, and yeah, I think it recognises. So if I press F10, is it? Where is it? Oh, actually I'll press escape. Escape, yep, quit. And that just simply says, if you can read it, USB device not boot device not found. Please install an operating system on your hard drive. Hard drive gives me a number, probably a code or something. Gives me an error code. F2 to diagnostic. F2 does nothing, and then it gives you the website for setup information. There's not much I can do for this. As I said, it's got Bose speakers on it. It's got Radeon graphics, probably what R290 type graphics. I don't know. We're gonna have to find, and I don't know why it keeps flickering on and off. Don't say the screen's fucking. Don't say the screen's going in this bloody laptop. The trackpad, although the trackpad is absolutely useless. I'm gonna have to get a USB. I have actually got a USB mouse that I use for this. Butterfly keys, as you see, fairly idle. Power button, and I don't know why it keeps flickering. But yeah, anyway, we will be back in a shortcut to finally put the Windows 10 on this laptop, and I've just had a look just off camera that I will probably actually have to boot this up and then go on to HP's website on this laptop, and then whoa, that's hot. Oh, whoa, that's hot. That is hot. That's really hot. Down to where the power. Yes, so I'm gonna have to do boot it up, go to the HP website on the laptop, and then download the drivers that way. Because I tried to download them via my PC rig, and it's just going. Probably the easiest way is doing it that way, because you can easily detect what drivers you've got. It's just how OEM factory built, sort of commercial built OEMs do it. So yeah, so anyway, I will be back in a short while. In a flick of the camera, sorry. Right, all set up. I finally done my USB key. You can see that there, that's the USB Windows 10. And let's insert that. Let's reconnect the power in it. Right, let's put this more central. For some reason I cannot find my USB, my mouse, so we're just going to have to bear with it, and we're just going to have to plod along, because I'll be spending all night trying to find it. But right, F10. Has it found it? Didn't do anything then. Oh, wait, it's doing something. Right, anyway, welcome back. I forgot to record the bit where I was supposed to go through the initial partition, but as you see now, I'm installing Windows. So we just went through the rigmarole of accepting and partitioning it all and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to leave the camera running. Hopefully it's not going to take more than 20 minutes, because for some reason on this camera you can only use 20-minute clips. I don't know why. It must be something in the firmware. I may have to change some settings or something. If anyone has a Nikon D7000 or any Nikon cameras that you can actually record, please let me know how to change that, because that is quite annoying sometimes. Right, what's it doing now? Now this should be super fast, hopefully. Well, at least a lot faster than what it was before, because this is a quite fast drive. Not as obviously as fast as an NVMe drive, but reasonably fast should be. The only thing is, it might slow it down with that A10 APU, which really the A series of AMD were probably worse than the FX series. I think this is the second A series processor of AMD's that I've actually used, sorry, and owned, so to speak, because I think the last one, the other one, was an A4, and yeah, I've still got that somewhere. I actually tried to make a system out of it, and no, you couldn't. It couldn't handle the internet, so basically useless to me. Getting started, right. Now, the only thing is, while this is booting up actually, The only thing that is a bit of a peeve, and also for tower systems, is old laptops, or say older laptops than this, had like an LED light of when it was actually loading, or when it was just, you know, doing something. Now, new laptops, i.e. this one, and even newer ones, and probably like round this period of time, they started taking LED lights off them. Even my tower that I've got now, even though that's a custom built tower, hasn't got an LED loading light on. So it's a bit of a peeve really, because you're sitting there and you're just waiting for it to load. Now you don't know if it's loading or just sitting there doing nothing, or just the animation's just spinning around because it's locked in something, but it's just a pet peeve.
I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Oh.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen. If you need an assistive...
Yes, thank you. That was a bit of a test of the sound. Not really ideal, but never mind. Right, so we're in the United Kingdom. Yep, good old Great Britain. One of, I'd say, well, I was going to say one of the worst places to live at the moment, but there's probably worse places. But that's a different story entirely. Yep, Great Britain. Nope, don't need another keyboard. Oh, sorry, key layout. Connecting to your Wi-Fi, right. Now, I'm going to have to stop it here because I don't want people... But, yeah, because I'm going to connect it, so I will be back as soon as I've done this. Right, Wi-Fi connected. It's one of the worst things that they actually had that Cortana. Let's do what Apple does. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could. Yeah. That's not advised actually. Don't turn off your device. Yeah. I may actually never get it back up and running. Still setting things up. This is gone. Thanks for your patience. My patience is wearing thin. We're still working. Well, I hope you are. We are still working, sorry. But we're still working, still the same sort of thing. Yes, I know, don't turn off your device. This is going to take about 5 hours for this to bloody do it. Oh. Swearing a bit thinner. got a low battery warning on my thing. Right. I'm hoping that I've got the other battery in here. Oh, right, so we'll just pause that. Right, that's that done. Now I'm just going to try and have to search for my batteries. Where the fuck? Oh. There's the other battery. Right. I'll have to just change the battery. Just give me a moment. There we go. Fresh battery. There we go. Right. Put in a pin. Right. Okay. Continue. Right, now this should actually be fully registered. Hopefully. I need to charge this lithium battery up. Oh, now it's the dreaded options. No. No. Basic. No. Nope. No. It's like a random test that you need to go through. Right, we'll skip that. I'm not interested in that. No thanks. Not really need it. I'll put my phone if I need it to it. It's not really needed for this, right? I only want to save to this computer. Oh, that bloody did that then. Decline. Decline. Okay, now not. No. I want it just to actually right. Hi. We're getting everything ready for you. This might take several minutes. Well, I hope friggin' not. Do not turn off your PC. Do not disconnect from the internet. I wonder. I haven't tried it, but I wonder if you actually turned off your computer when this was actually doing it. I don't think it'll be very happy with you. Right, now, if this has synced up to my... Ooh, if this has actually synced up to my Windows 10 account. It should have my old Windows 10 backgrounds and everything like that. Right, so there we go, we're back on Windows 10. Right, so what do I need to do on HP? Continue. Don't allow. Continue. I just want to be able to get on. So I don't need all. See, syncing me up to everything that I bollocks, right. Okay, now. Bombarded me with everything. Yeah, these are all the plugins that I use. Nice introduction to all the plugins that I use on my own system. But we don't really need introductions into that. So I need to go to HP AMD 15. So for some reason the 5 doesn't work on the 5 key doesn't work there for some weird reason. 15 drivers. Oh, fuck off. Windows 10. Hey. Fuck off. Right. So now we will see I'll just do let's detect. Right, so it'll just download a little program that'll detect what hardware we've got, what drivers we need. Oops. Let's start download. Right. Fucking. Okay, it's shown up an internal error. I don't know why then. Right, so continue. This trackpad is annoying me, this. I'm ready to take me mouse out of my system and use it on this. I hate trackpads. Finish. So what did it do? Did it install something like that? Or didn't it? Okay. Now we'll identify. There it is. Right, so let's see what drivers we need. Let's get rid of that. Fucking hell, Christ. Right, so we're on Windows 10. I'm on 64-bit because that's what I installed. Right, detect my drivers. Open. Oh, please try again later. So I'm going to have to... Right, so we've got that, download that. Okay. Let's get this. Hardware system. Let's just see if we can do it this way. Install. Whoa, the native resolution, don't know if you can make it out, is very small on this, and I am struggling on it. if I can use this properly. Right, so I'm gonna install all the drivers on this, and then I'll be back once again for the final bit of the video, and we'll be trying to find if we can yeah, so right, so I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna download all the drivers for this, and then I will do a test of how fast it boots up compared to last time. So I will be back in a short while. Right, this is the next day, as you may be able to realise, and I can't do the second test that I wanted to do with this laptop because I fried it. And I'll let you on a little bit of the story of why I fried this laptop. Well, at least I think it's fried because it will charge, as you see there. I don't know if you can see it. Don't know if it'll, hang on. No, may not. Won't focus, but anyway, there is a light, as you can maybe able to make out there, a bit blurry, but never mind, and that light is saying it's charging. Now I haven't got the official charger to this because I wasn't given the official charger, which is something that I didn't say in the initial part of this this video, but now, as you see, I'm pressing on the power button and nothing's happening. It's not switching on, it's not posting, it's not doing anything. Now, what I'm using to charge this laptop, I'll just kick the camera then, is this universal charger. Now you may have seen it, I don't know if I did this in the last bit of the video, but this universal charger, and as you may see here, it's got different way around. It's got different voltage rates from 15 to 24. Now what I didn't realise is this voltage is 11. So what I think it's done is, what I've inadvertently done is basically I've over voltaged it. Now you can't go down to 11 on this. It's 1816, 1818, 1919, sorry, 19 to 19.5 or 20 volts. Now this was running, as you saw in the previous part of the video, that this was running pretty much okay. You know, as you saw, I managed to boot up Windows, but the complications started to see when I was installing the drivers. Now when I was installing the drivers, as you may have witnessed in the last bit of video, the screen was flickering. Now that was what I thought was I was suffering with a bad screen. No, I think it's fried its GPU chip. That I think when I installed the graphics drivers, that it sort of went, hang on, wait a minute, I'm not receiving the right amount of voltage, and it fried itself. So I've already went on to the manufacturer, which is HP. I've already told HP. Now granted, they couldn't do anything about it. I know they said, was really, that's what's probably happened, is this universal charger has overcharged this, either fried the battery, fried the internals, or fried the fried the battery, fried the motherboard, or one of the chips, like the graphics chip, the CPU chip, or whatever, well, the CPU, or anything like that. So I'm at a bit of a loss now, and gratefully HP has gave me a £150 voucher off a new laptop. But am I going to pay £500-600 for a laptop? I don't think I will in this current day and age, especially because most of the new laptops, I don't know if you all realise, most of the new laptops all have everything on board. They're not like this one where you can upgrade the RAM, you can upgrade the CPU. It's all basically on board. Well, I don't think you can upgrade the CPU on this. I don't think you can. I think it's all soldered to the board, but even the storage is soldered to the board. Now, as you saw previously, in the previous part, I did put a my Samsung 1TB SSD in this, which I'm actually gonna have to get the Samsung drive out, test it, make sure that's not fried, and hopefully that's not fried. But I've got no ways to test it because my toaster, my hard drive toaster, is faulty, which is going to be another thing that I'm going to have to replace. So the next point of call is to test the hard drive. I'm going to do that off camera, probably in another video, if I get around to finding another toaster, which I'm going to have to find another toaster because I like them. I like having that sort of ability to automatically just test the drives. So I'm going to have that. And going to see if the hard drive's faulty. If it's killed my hard drive, then I'm going to be absolutely screwed. You know, well, I'm going to go ballistic, really. But it just shows you. So this is a warning to all the other laptop users out there. If you do get a laptop that doesn't have the official charger, whatever you do, don't get a universal charger. I knew they were a bit iffy before, but this just shows you, basically, don't. If you're going to get one, make sure it's actually does the voltage of whatever you're trying to power, i.e. a laptop, a piece of whatever it is. But, you know, it just goes to show, you know, don't think, oh well, yeah, this universal charge will be, because yeah, as you saw, it worked, and it worked quite well, until it fried the frigging the whatever it fried in it. But anyway, this is the end of the video, so sadly I'm not going to be able to do a test of the before and after test, because this is the after test, a fried laptop. So just warning to everyone out there, don't trust universal chargers. Don't 100% trust universal chargers. Try and get an official charger off the official vendor if you can. That's what really I should have done. But Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on another video, but for now, this is it, and I'm going to cry in a corner because I've just ruined a laptop, a very good laptop, a very workable laptop actually. So, right, well, this is just no use to me now, so probably gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm going to definitely take out the hard drive of it. Probably use the hard drive for another project that I may have in a couple of months' time. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep it the DGC channel. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.